Hi everyone, it's Gina, President of the Courageous Warrior Coalition, here to bring you Wind Down Wednesday. So each week we'll be featuring some restorative yoga poses that will help you restore your body and your mind and give you some movement in your day. You can do these poses as a part of your workout, or if you have some free moments throughout the day and have access to a place where you can get on the ground and do them. Outside is great in the summertime, or if you have a mat with you in your car or in your office, you can throw that down on the floor as well. If you have a yoga block, it's a great tool to have to help in some of these poses to get a deeper stretch. If you don't, feel free to grab a pillow or something else, maybe a sweatshirt you have lying around to help support you. And I hope that you find this very restorative. Based on the previous messages and exercises you saw from Willow and Charles, we're focusing on breath. And breath is an important element to restorative yoga poses. It allows you to get centered. It allows your body to heal. It allows you to deepen yourself into the pose as you breathe. You can do the box breath that Willow and Charles talked about earlier this week, or you can incorporate Ujjayi breath, which is the breath that I use in my yoga practices, which is an inhale through your nose and an exhale through your nose. And when you exhale, you bring the breath sort of through the back of your throat. So it makes a sort of a noise, audible noise that allows you to allow the breath to exit without actually opening your mouth. You can also practice that by looking into a mirror, and that same motion you would make to like fog up a mirror, that's sort of using the back of your throat. That would be Ujjayi breath, but instead of opening your mouth, you would keep your lips closed. And so here we're going to start with some restorative poses on the ground on your mat, and we'll start in actually child's pose. Here, just going to put your knees as wide as your mat, or about as wide as your hips. Put your head down, your hands on the mat, spread your fingers wide. Send your hips towards your ankles, the heels, the best you can. And if you're a little tight, that's fine. Just go down as far as you can. And incorporate whatever breath you choose. Incorporate that breath right here. Inhale and exhale. If you're doing the box breath, you can do your counts of 4 or 6, however you practice. If you're doing Ujjayi breath, you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Use your breath here to ground you in the pose, to allow you to not think about what you were just doing or what you need to do after this yoga practice. Just focus on your breath. 2 more. Then come to a tabletop position, shoulders over wrists. And we're going to do some cats and cows. So you're going to inhale, drop your belly, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round your back, cat pose. Breathe in for cow. Breathe out for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more, just like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. From here, we are going to take lizard pose. So bring your right foot forward, and then turn your right foot to about 2 o'clock. Come on the outside edge of your foot, place your hands down on the mat. Here you should feel an opening in your right hip, into your right glute. If you want a deeper stretch and you have access to that pillow or block I talked about earlier, you can come down on your forearms or even all the way down. And breath also helps us in those uncomfortable moments when we want to get out of the pose or we want to stop doing what we're doing because it gets difficult or it brings up certain emotions or certain feelings, physical, as well as thoughts. And if you have those feelings coming up right now, just come back to your breath, focus on your ujjayi or your box breath or whatever breath, your belly breath you're using. And just focus on that, not on the discomfort or the sensations, the physical sensations. Of course, if you have pain, then you need to stop immediately and practice at your own level. You never want to practice do yoga poses if it hurts. You want to always stop. Obviously, consult your doctor if you're having any pain, if you should be doing yoga. If you're a regular practitioner or do other types of exercises, you might notice some of those little ailments come up in yoga, and that's okay. You can modify them. So for example, if you have a bad knee and being on your knee right now hurts you, you can flex your toes, your left toes back. That will help take some of the pressure off your knee. Or you could put a pillow under your knee. I have a pillow just from the couch. That'll give you some extra cushion. And just do a few more breaths here. And then we're going to switch sides. So lizard pose on the left. I like to tuck my back toes. And then your left foot goes to the outside edge of your mat. And then your left foot will go to about 10 o'clock and come on the outside edge. Once again, choose whatever level you want to go down to. You can absolutely just come on your hands. Even use a block or a book if you have a book around the house, or a magazine. You can always use that as support too. I love this opener because I'm a runner and I have very tight hips. I also sit a lot during the day. So if you're sitting in your squad car or you're sitting in an office, maybe another more sedentary type job, or even if you stand a lot, sometimes standing a lot can also put a strain on your hips. It's a great little exercise to do to open it up, restore your body, and come back to your breath. One more, breathe in. Breathe out and come out of lizard pose. The next pose we're going to do is a reclined half pigeon or figure 4. So lie on your back and then bring your right foot over your left thigh, straighten your left leg, and then grab underneath your left leg, pressing into both feet. You should feel once again the stretch here in your right hip, your right glute. And then go ahead and switch sides. Left side. Here you can close your eyes or set your gaze up to the ceiling or sky. You can also use your gaze here a little bit along with your breath. And just notice how your breath is. Is it getting more hurried, less hurried? Are you breathing out of your nose or your mouth? Are you still doing the type of breath that you started with today? Are you doing a different type of breath? Or is your breath non-intentional? It's just breathing to survive. And if it's breathing to survive, put back in intentional breath of some sort. One more. And release. For the next pose, if you have a block, we're going to do waterfall pose. Grab your block. If you don't, once again, a book is possible, or you can use a pillow. I'll show you with both the block and the pillow, but also another option is just to lie with your legs up a wall or a piece of furniture. Super easy option that we all have probably 4 walls around us, or something we can lean on, whether we are at the office or in a building, or even outside. You know, there's lots of times you can find a tree or something else if you're taking your lunch break and you are able to go to a park or somewhere outside to enjoy the lovely weather. So if you're on a block, just put your block under your hips and then your legs straight up. We're just getting the flow of blood to go the opposite direction than it normally goes. We're normally obviously sitting or standing all day. And even lying down, this is a different flow. This gets your blood flowing towards your heart. And it's actually a rejuvenating pose. Give you energy, some clarity, clear your mind. And you have the option, I'll show you with the pillow. You can also put your hands under, we'll do that first. Hands under your sacrum. It gives you a little support. Most of us can find a pillow or something though, round. A book is a great one too. Just let your blood flow the opposite way. Press into your heels. Once again, option to keep your eyes open or closed. Come back to your breath. Come on down. And then for the last pose we're going to do today, we're going to do a twist, a supine twist. So grab both of your knees into your chest, and then you choose whether it's one leg or both legs. Move your legs towards the right. Look to your left. You should feel the twist here in your left side, your left obliques, your left hip, left glute. Both shoulders should be pressed down onto your mat or the ground. And switch sides, so knees back at the chest, back to center. And then your knees towards the left side, look over to the right. Feeling the stretch in your right side body. Breathing in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe twist a little more. Inhale. Exhale. Roll back onto your back in Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So the soles of your feet will touch here. Your knees go out to the sides like a butterfly. You could put a hand on a heart, a hand on your belly, hands by your side, or you could do hands overhead, grab opposite elbows, like as a little additional stretch to your back and your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in. open your mouth, sigh it all out. Shavasana, corpse pose, final rest. Straighten your legs, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Hands at your sides and just relax for a few moments here. Go back to a more natural breath. Still notice your breath, even though you might not be counting anymore for box breath or doing ujjayi breath. Just notice the integrity of your breath. Notice your chest rising and falling, your belly rising and falling with each and every breath. Get present to sensations in the body and out of the thoughts of your mind. Take a few moments here more to relax, to rejuvenate, and to restore your body. As you make your way up, think about all the restoration you did to your body already and do so with ease. Maybe grab your knees into your chest if you want to do a little rocking left to right to massage your lower back. And then roll to a side and come up. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please check out our website at courageouswarriorcoalition.org for all of our videos and the latest events and happenings that are going on. Also, you can check out all of our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for Courageous Warrior Coalition. Thank you again and have a great day.